Yeah, my name is Emmanuel from Go African Channel. My greetings goes to all my viewers all over the world and to the good people of African communities and to all my subscribers. I love you all. Remember our core values on this channel, which is mainly to foster African development, African unity, African progress, and to preach love globally. So we are not here on sentiments. We are here fearlessly to preach facts and reality without mixing words. And I think without wasting much time, we'll be discussing more about the word called Pan-Africanism. Pan-Africanism. This is a popular word in the 19th centuries. But it's so unfortunate that even younger generations now doesn't know about the word again. The Pan-Africanism. This is the only African-led group that's helped to achieve wonderful results in African history. They led to the independence of almost all African nations. And this is a combined effort of both the youth, the women, the elders. So when you hear Pan-Africanism, it's not about Nigeria, it's not about Ghana, it's not about South Africa, it's not about Malawi. No. It's not about any African country, but about the blacks in diaspora. It's about the African Americans. It's about the African Europeans. It's about the African Spanish and all the blacks in the diaspora. So I think this is where the problem of Africa started, because this is the group that has led to the independence of almost all African countries. Then what happened about this union? What happened about this Pan-Africanism? The same group that helped us is the same group we abandoned, and that is where the whites caged us. Because there is no continent on this planet Earth that have achieved development, that have achieved improvements without unity, without oneness, without cooperation. When you go to the Asians, you see that what helped these people is unity, one mind. When you go to Europeans and go to Americans, unity, one mind. Now, I didn't know how they were able to manipulate Africans to the point that up to this now, every African nation is just trying to be independent. That is what happened to South Africa, happens to South Africa. What happens to Malawi, happens to Malawi. What happens to Namibia, happens to Namibia. It won't lead us anywhere. It won't lead us anywhere. Because African has been a cooperated body with one love, and we have our cultures. The same Westerners knows our value more than us, and still they are exploiting us, they are using us, they are taking advantage of us, and still not appreciating us. They still don't value us. They still see us like fools and animals. And the Bible says, do not muzzle an ox that is grinding, because every worker deserves a pay. Now, if they don't value us, if they don't know the value of Africans, now we should take it by force. It's about understanding our originality, understanding our history. Fear is what caged Africans today. And that is why we allowed Gaddafi to die, allowed so many African leaders to die, because there is no unity. And the killings will continue if we are silent. So thanks to the president, to the current president of Burkina Faso, in the person of President Traore, who has fearlessly hold the bull by the horn. And I think let's all support this young man. Let's join this queue of African liberation. Let's join this Pan-Africanism. It's a combined effort. We need unity. What happens to Burkina Faso should be the pains of the neighboring country. Africa is one. Africa is one. Our cultures is different, but just a slight difference. Just a slight difference. And we all believed in one God. Even before the white man came, we believe in the Almighty God. We have our culture, we have our traditions. So I am speaking this evening for us to join this queue. Let's support this young man, President Traore. He is a big wave to Pan-Africanism, and we need to join this queue. we need to know that it is high time we come out together, because nobody knows what happens next. Anything can happen at any time. With the handwriting we are seeing on the wall, without unity, Africa will be left in the mud. We will be the last. And for us to come out of this, it will take us years. So, but I think if we can be united now as one nation, and solidify this movement, Pan-Africanism, solidify every other African groups that promotes African unity, African progress, African development. This is how they did it in the past. Both the student union, the youth union, the elders forum, the women's forum, they are all important. We should give them support. Social media is there for us now. Social media is also a tool. So this is how we achieve independence. And the independence we achieve, we are not going to lose it. We are not going to lose it. We are not going to lose it. This is how they were able to manipulate us. Even after independence, they are still ruling us. They are still manipulating us. When you go to the French colonies, you realize that elected presidents there is being manipulated at the headquarters in France. Whom they choose to be the leader will be the leader. Now, when the president is being elected, he now turned to a slave, serving the white man in France. The same thing that happens to British colonies in Africa here. Most nations, most British colonized nations here, you see that